Hey, beautiful people. So I got I got an interesting message last night. His nose is itchy. He hates the Halti, but he can pull like a mofo because he's like a horse, and I'm only 5'1", and I don't weigh that much. Well, I weigh enough, but not as much as him. Anyways, the reason why I am on here this morning is because the message I got last night was pretty cool. Basically, any of you out there who have gifts and you've been hiding them, maybe you've been dimming them, maybe you're afraid of them, right? You're afraid to let them out, you're afraid to let them shine. Whatever the reason may be, right? Whether it's because you don't want your family to judge you, or you don't want society to make fun of you. It doesn't really fit the normal scheme of what people consider to be acceptable in patriarchy society. Stop that shit. For me to finish healing what I guess in a linear sense you would call your ancestral trauma, but I think it's more of, all the realities, all the me's, all my family and all the different places. In order for them to have peace and heal and grow, I have to stop hiding who I am, who I've always been. I mean, even as a little kid, people always commented on my stoicism and my ability to see through lies and blah, blah, blah. Or as an example, even as a tiny child, I loved being in the dark, right? A dark room, doors shut, no lights on. The darker, the better. There's reasons for this, reasons for all of it. And I mean, I look through the women in my family. I don't know so much about the men because I don't talk about it as much. But the women in my family, especially even on my mother's side, because I have more connection with them, communication, there's some wickedly powerful women in my family, man. It's like a huge lineage, and they've never really explored it. I think they accepted the little gifts that they recognized, but they never felt confident or brave enough, or maybe even have the ability to do it. I mean, living in this patriarchy society where women didn't have a lot of rights to begin with, it would have been hard for anyone to want to explore that, right? It would have been really hard. Odie, please don't paw me. Ah! His nose is itchy. He gets upset. Anyways, so I wanted to say to everybody today that if you have a gift, if there's something you've been hiding from the world, it's time. We need the magic. No more hiding. And yeah, maybe some people will fall to the wayside that don't accept you for the powerful, amazing person you really are. But we need you. In order for the world to change, we need... Yes, Odie, I know, we need it. Odin says, yes, we do. Odin says it's a good message. So, yeah, I want everybody out there who knows they have a gift, stop being afraid of it, start exploring it. And don't get me wrong, not all gifts are pain-free. I'm learning that some of my gifts, there's a reason why I was taught how to handle a lot of pain. Some would even enjoy it. Is that morbid? Yeah, maybe. But then again, there's the dark divine feminine for you. Enjoying pain is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. So I want everyone out there to know that it is the time. It is a time for us to stop hiding. It is a time for us to acknowledge that we are more, and that we don't have to live by these 3D made-up rules anymore, because we are magic, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Man or woman, or whatever meaty flesh sack you've been given on this 3D earth, divine feminine, divine masculine, whichever you are, it's time. It's time to stop hiding our gifts. It's time to stop hiding our practices of spirituality, the things that connect us to the divine. We need to start showing the world who and what we really are. Sometimes it takes seeing to believing, right? I'm excited. I think that there's going to be a lot of amazing people that show up around the world in the next year or so. And I want to meet all of you. It's going to be cool. You know what? Really quickly, If you know, you know. I'm not going to explain it. And if you do know, maybe you can contact me and help me fill in the blanks, because there's a lot I'm still unraveling. So, one of the first times I ever decided to come to 3D Earth, I had the ability to change my arms into wings. And then I also had the ability to grow claws for feet. I was somebody different then, and I had the ability to be good or bad. And I think in the end, I ended up letting out my anger and rage in ways I probably shouldn't have. Which is why I'm dealing with a lot of karmic debt this time around. But I'm learning how to harness it and use it for better things, right? Fear is your tool, and your power comes from your pain. So use that tool to harness that power and become who you're really meant to be. Because we need you. This world needs the magic back. We need whatever you want to call yourself, whatever 3D label category you want to give yourself. We need the Wiccans, the demons, the witches, the wizards. I don't care what you want to call yourself, okay? Names don't matter, labels don't matter, but what does matter is that you stop denying inside of you that power that wants out, that power that tells you you are more, but you're so afraid to let it shine, because what if somebody doesn't like it? Trust me, someone's not going to like it. True story. Hey, by the way, I made new earrings yesterday. I was really proud of myself because I felt compelled to. Actually, I made a hematite bracelet too, but it's interesting. I've been getting a lot of psychic attacks, and I even have mediums and stuff. Like, they actually feel compelled. They come to me, they're like, someone's trying to get you. And I'm like, yeah, that's nice. They can try. Remember, we also have the power to accept and not accept anything that comes our way. So if somebody's trying to send you bad mojo, or send you bad energy, or give you a psychic attack, or try to put doubts and fears into your mind, because they will, just don't accept it. You can literally just reject that whole concept and not focus on it, and let that power either go back to the person who sent it to you, because it will ricochet. Sorry, but not my problem. Or you can absorb it if you want, and you can turn it into your own power. But never ever use vengeance or spite against somebody else, because it always comes back to you, okay? I don't care what your gifts are, never use them with the intent of harming somebody else, unless you can feel it's karma. Karma might be using you. It takes a lot of discernment. I'm starting to realize now when I'm karma, when I'm not. Because your ego will tell you, right? If you can feel ego in there, if you can feel ego being all prideful and happy about it, yeah. Or petty, yeah. But when you feel the injustice in your belly, the fire in your veins, and you know what you're seeing is wrong, and you're compelled to do something in that moment, that could be karma. You could be karma that day. That's okay too. I've been karma a lot of times. I'm still kind of walking karma. Yeah, I don't mind. Anyways, that's the message for today. Stop denying your powers. Stop denying your magic. We need you. And I can't wait to see you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.